12 months, 12 books, historical fiction, check. Murder mystery, check. Family relationships, check, check, check. Katie's Book Club is officially 1 year old. Delmarva Life's Katie Thoroughly launched this literary journey last year in partnership with Bethany Beach Books, and they work together to choose a monthly book. Katie reads it and invites all of you to do the same. I love it.
So fun.
So fun. I cannot believe it's a whole year. You just wrapped up September's book called Sun Damage. So how was it?
This was a very interesting book for me to read. So it's Sun Damage by Sabine Durrant, and it was interesting because it was kind of about this girl who kind of ends up through kind of life circumstances kind of getting into like becoming kind of a con artist.
Ooh.
Which is kind of like something, it's not like something I typically have like read before, but it's all, and she ends up kind of having to disguise herself as somebody she's not. And so it was one of those books where like the whole time I'm kind of panicking because I'm like, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying. When is she going to be found out? But you also kind of like root for her at the same time because she has good, you know, characteristics.
Kind of like the anti-hero.
Exactly. So you're kind of wondering, is she going to be found out? And then you don't really want her to be found out. And but then at the end, there's a big twist, of course, that nobody sees coming. I don't want to give anything away. But it was actually, I think, one of the most interesting things about it is kind of her description of how she would know, like she would know people's tells. You know, like she would be like, oh, when I asked him this question and he scratched his ear, I knew he was lying because, you know what I mean? It was really fascinating to find out from that.
I know you like to pick out a quote from the book. Did you, you have one from, you have one from this one, I can tell.
This is what I kind of, on that kind of same line, she says, people see what they want to see. They don't like ambiguity. If something doesn't make sense, they try to supply the missing link. So I thought this was interesting because we kind of do this as humans. It's like if we see only part of a story, our brain just like automatically finishes the story, and not always for the best.
Right.
You know, sometimes we should not be doing that because we don't know the whole story. So I thought that was interesting.
Kind of like confirmation bias in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
totally.
so you seem so fired up about this book club. How's it been?
It's been awesome. I think what's cool about it is it's made me read different books that I probably wouldn't, not that I wouldn't choose them on my own, but I wouldn't even think to choose them on my own because I can be kind of like a creature of habit. And if I like one author, I'm like, I'm just gonna stay with you. So that's been really cool. And I think one of my favorite things is for a few of the books, I've been able to actually interview the authors, of course, and that has been so amazing because you read the book and you feel like you kind of know the author, and then you actually get to find out, like, oh, I loved this part of the book. Why did you do this? And they just can explain it to me. And they're also, all of them have had such great personalities, and it's just been so much fun.
Oh, seems like it. And you are inviting everyone to have fun with you.
Yes, I would love
it
if people would join. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is either go on BethanyBeachBooks.com and order the book, or you just have to stop in the store. It's obvious which one is the Katie's Book Club pick. And I just think it would be fun. And when I've done it in the past, a few of the months I've been able to share the readers' feedback with the authors or on the air. And so it's kind of been a fun little back and forth. So I would love it if people join.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so it's October. So can you give us a clue about October's book?
Sure can. October's book, I'm going to tell you, it is called A Tidy Ending, and it is by Joanna Cannon, okay? And it's going to be an interesting story. It's going to be about a woman who kind of lives in a quiet neighborhood in Wales, and she keeps seeing mail coming through to the previous owner of the house, and she's kind of interested in that. Why is that happening? And then her husband, he's kind of just a typical, you know, nothing too wild, but then he starts acting a little bit mysterious and starts behaving a little bit differently. So she wants to get to the bottom of why that's happening. And so I think some wild things start to unfold.
Sounds
exciting. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah. Okay, so folks, we'll have a link on our website, delmarvalife.com. Click on what's happening today so you can join the Katie's Book Club, get your book for October.
Do it. It's going to be fun. Let's read together.
Yeah.